What's up, Sun Rays? Welcome back to the channel. It's Ray. If you're new here, welcome. Today I'm going to be giving you an update on the things that I talked about in my what I want to use up the spring and summer as far as hair care products, and then what I want to use this spring and summer as far as fragrances. So I just want to share with you what I have left that I still have to use, if I'm going to still use it, if I decided not to use it, and why. So let's go ahead and start with the hair care products first. So right now I only have 4 products that I have not used that I had listed in that video. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it here. So let's go over the ones that I have not used. The first brand that I have not used is the JOS, which is J Organics Solutions, I think is what it stands for. I have not used these products yet, and these are ones that I'm not sure that I will get to before September is out. I do want to let you know that if I get through this stuff in September, it still probably won't be on the channel or posted until the fall, because I already have things that need to come out before these. So I do film in advance, so I do want to let you know that. So I have not gotten to these. I'm not sure if I will, because it's a new brand to me, not sure how it works. And I want to use this at a time where I don't have anything to do. So if for some reason it doesn't turn out right, I end up getting flaking or whatever the case may be, I don't want to have appointments on my schedule where I need my hair to work out. So yeah, so I haven't gotten to these yet. I do still plan on using them. I just don't know if it'll be before the summer is out, because we're already in September, okay? Beginning of September, and September 22nd or something like that is the end of summer. So I'm not sure if I'll get to those before then. The other set that I talked about that I have not gotten to yet is the Garnier Fructis Leave-In and Pure Clean Styling Gel. Okay, I do want to try to get to these before the summer is out, because I'm more familiar with this type of gel than I am with this. This is some type of defining jelly, it says, and it sounds really liquidy, so I'm not sure about that. But this is a regular type gel, so I am going to try to get to these. Plus this is something that's affordable, and I want to be able to bring you something on the ground and that's affordable, and hopefully it works. So I am going to try to still get to those. The next thing that I have on the list that I haven't gotten to is the Design Essentials styling gel. I did do the styling custard, but remember I also had a gel that is like a regular gel. I think it's from their professional line. It's downstairs. I don't have it to show. I'll put a picture of it right here. I have that, and I still want to get to that. Just haven't gotten to it yet, but I still want to get to that. And then last but not least is the Cantu Conditioning Creamy Hair Lotion and the Styling Stay Glue Gel. So I still want to get to these if I can. I do have plans for this, so yeah, I'm going to try to get to this. I don't know, again, if it'll be before September, but I'm definitely going to try to get to this as soon as I can, so be on the lookout for that. So that is all that I have not used from that video. So I did pretty good. I got through a lot of the stuff that I said I wanted to use up. Not got through it, but tried it on my channel. So I will have videos of the stuff somewhere on my channel. So just take a look at it and see what the other things were if you're not familiar with what was in that video. So yeah, getting through everything except for 4 different brands. I think that's pretty good, guys. I think I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good. Now let's move on to the fragrances. So I did another video saying fragrances I want to use up this spring and summer. I'll link it here as well. Didn't do as well with the fragrances, but hey, I did what I could. So the first fragrance that I did pretty well on is the Ocean de Joya by Giorgio Armani. It looks like this, and guys, I've been laying into this. If you can see the dent on it, I've been laying into this. I love this. I actually had to slack off on it because I didn't want to run out of it, but I'm gonna let you know, honey, I already got another bottle on the way. Giorgio Armani was having a sale, so I went on and picked up the larger size. And I checked it against Ulta as well as Sephora to see what they had and any sales and stuff like that. They didn't, so my best bet was getting it from Giorgio Armani. So I already have it ordered. It hasn't made it here yet, but now I can go ahead and finish this off if need be and not be worried about not having any more. But guys, yeah, this one is good. So doing pretty good on it. Okay, so the next fragrance I said I wanted to get through was the Nest Wisteria Blue. It is in this little travel size. And guys, I still have some in here, not a lot. Was wanting to wear it because I wanted to see if it was full bottle worthy, because when I was wearing it in the past, I really liked it. Started wearing it again, I still like it. So it's a very aquatic fragrance with some florals in it, but it still actually has like a clean, fresh scent to it. If you can think of that, it's like, how is it aquatic, fresh, clean, and floral? It's all of those. So it's nice and I like it. I'm on the fence as to whether I want to get a full bottle of it though, as I've been wearing it. So we'll see. I'm gonna finish this up and then I'll decide, but there's not a lot left in here. Let me see if I can, I mean, you can't even see through this, but there's not a lot left in here. So I definitely, if I don't get a full body, I definitely will pick up another travel scent because I think it's a good scent and it's one that's different than what I already have in my collection. So yeah, I'm doing okay on this one. The next fragrance that I wanted to use up was the Tocca Giulietta. Looks like this, and guys, I'm doing pretty good on it as well. This is another one, if y'all can see the dent, this is another one that I really like. It's a very clean scent too, and I'm into fresh clean scents. So it's a very fresh clean scent. It's not a soapy scent or anything like that, but it's just fresh. Yeah, it has a nice green apple scent to it, so it has some crispness to it, some freshness. It's just nice. It does smell clean, but not like laundry, in my opinion. It smells more like a clean, fresh out of the shower scent, not necessarily like laundry or a dryer sheet or anything like that. It's really good. I go to this when I'm unsure. When it's a nice day, it's a hot day, and I want to smell fresh and I don't want to mess with anybody's senses, I'll use this. And I can get away with this without messing up anybody else's senses with this. So really good. So guys, like I said, I had to slow down on this, and then I started using the Ocean, and then I had to slow down on that. So yeah, not doing bad. That's a pretty good dent on it, especially when I've been using a lot of different ones this spring and summer. Now the next one that was on my list was the Ellis Brooklyn Myth. It looks like this. I've used quite a bit of this as well, not as much as I thought I was going to use because I really do like this. But again, this one is one that is fresh too, but it warms up in the dry down and has a little bit more of a sensual scent. I mean, it's essential, more of a warm, musky, sexier scent in the dry down. So I have not been using this quite as much because this is, I've been using the fresher scents. I'll just put it like that. No really reason why. It's not because I don't like it or anything like that, but I haven't gone anywhere where I feel like I needed it to dry down and me to smell a little bit more, you know, come hither, you know. So yeah, still got a lot of this to use, but I do like it. And since it's starting to get a little cooler too, this would be good in the fall. This would be good in the fall too because it's fresh enough for the day, and then as you go into the cooler evening, then that nice warm amberyness that you get at the dry down will be real good in the cooler evenings, I think. So yeah, be looking for this one to get used up some more. Okay, so the next one that was on the list was the Floral Marshmallow by Dossier. This is their take on Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy. And guys, okay, I've been loving this. This is a sweet scent. And I'm usually not into sweet scents, but for some reason this one I like it. However it's made up, I like it. Now I don't have the real Killian's. I had a sample of it. They smell very similar, but I think this one is a little bit sweeter than the regular Killian's in my opinion. But this one is good. If I don't ever want to come off the money of the other, of the real Killian's, Love Don't Be Shy, I definitely would pick this up again because it's just something about it that I kept gravitating to this spring and summer. And it's almost gone, guys. It's halfway through, okay? So this one is good. If you're interested in Killian's, but you don't want to spend the money, you want to kind of get something very similar to it to see if it's something that you would really want to pick up, try the dossier version first and go from there. So yeah, I'll try to link everything that I talk about in this video, hair as well as fragrances, in the description box. So if you're interested, you know, in any of the stuff, you can go to the description box and click on a link. Okay, so the next one was that I talked about was the Clean Reserve Sparkling Sugar. I got this in. I actually had a sample of it and I liked it, so I picked up a larger bottle, and I have been using it, but I used up the sample and then I only used a little bit of this. Now, what I will say is that I was mixing this with the clean skin because I love the skin. Guys, I'm out of the skin, okay? So I don't have that, do I have that empty bottle? I think it's downstairs. I'm out of skin, so I was mixing them so I didn't have to use as much of this. But what I will say is this is nice. It is a kind of, it has a iridescent note to it to me in the opening, and it's a little bit sweet. But what I realize is that it's not my favorite. It's good. I'm not obsessed with it. So once I use this up, I'm not sure that I would purchase this again, but I'm definitely gonna get the clean skin again, Clean Reserve Skin. And I like the classic clean skin too. That's what I used up, the full bottle, but then I had a Clean Reserve Skin in like a sample size or you know, one of those little travel sample like sizes, and I used it too. So I like them both. So I will pick those over this one. That's just a personal preference. This is not bad. Like I said, it's good. It's a nice layering piece, but I don't know that I would purchase it again over the other ones, okay? All right, guys, the next one that I said I wanted to use up was the Prada Paradox right here. Guys, I love this scent. I love it, I love it, I love it. Did not use as much of it as I thought I was going to use this spring and summer, but the summer's not over. But again, it is because I was going so much toward the Ocean de Joya, the Toca Julieta, the clean skin. I was using a lot of that stuff in the hotter months. They just felt and smelled fresher and lighter and airier. This one is good too, but it has more of a sweetness to it, a little bit more depth to it. It has that dry down again that gives you a little bit more of a sexy appeal or sensualness appeal to it. So for that reason, I didn't use as much of this. I just didn't want that throughout the day. That's the only reason why I hadn't gotten through this, but this is good. If you guys have not tried this Prada Paradox, I would say try it. Now they do have an intense version. A lot of people say they have that and they like it better. I like both. I don't think you probably could go wrong with either one. It's just your preference. This is the one that I actually have, but I love this. And I'll definitely be wearing it more as it gets into the fall and stuff like that. I think just the heavier scents, not that that's real heavy, but it's heavier than the other ones I'm talking about. So just those I start thinking about more in the fall, cooler weather. So yeah. Then Burberry Goddess, I said I was going to break into as well. Now I had a travel size of this, so I finished it off first and then I started to use this. So I do have a good amount of this gone. Again, not as much as I thought I was going to have gone, but that is because I used the travel one first. Guys, I really like this. So yeah, it's getting ready to get some more use too as it gets colder. Okay guys, the other fragrance that I had that I wanted to use up was the YSL Libre, and I do have that back here. Looks like this. I think I showed y'all when I finally picked up this full bottle, which has a good amount of it gone. But again, I finished off the travel first, then I got that. Instead of using that up, what I was using was the Floral Lavender from Dossier, which is a take on the YSL at a cheaper price point. So I've been using it instead of the YSL. Okay, this is their take on the YSL, and it is very close. I'm gonna tell you, it is very close. I actually have been using this in conjunction with the Bath and Body Works Fairy Tale, because the Fairy Tale is supposed to be a dupe of the YSL Libre. This smells just like it almost. I'm telling you, it smells just like it almost. This may be just a tad bit sweeter too. The other one, the YSL Libre, you may smell a little bit more of the lavender in that than you do in this, but this smells really good. So I've been using it, and it's been doing what it needed to do for me. So I just wanted to bring this out and let y'all know that it took the place of the Libre until it's used up, and then I'll break into that. Or if I'm going somewhere really special, I'll use the real stuff. But for day to day, I just been using this. Our next fragrance that I said I wanted to use up was the Pure Grace by Philosophy, which looks like this, and it is almost gone. Now this is more of a clean scent. This is one of those ones that smell like soap and water, fresh out of the shower too. So if you're looking for something like that, this is it. I'm telling you, this smells like a bar of soap. If you're someone in the medical field, if you're someone who's sensitive to scents, if you're someone who, like me, has a lot of family members who are sensitive to scents because of asthma or allergies or whatever the case may be, this is a good one. This is one you can wear around them, and they should not have any problem with it because it smells like a bar of soap. It smells like a white bar. It smells like a white bar of soap, just really clean, really fresh. So I definitely will gravitate toward this in the hotter months as well, and it's almost gone. Once it's gone, will I repurchase this? I like Philosophy, and I've purchased this over and over again already, so I don't know that I will purchase it again. I think I want to try some of their other scents and see how I like them. So yeah, but this is good. This is good. I might probably pick this up again just to have it. Just to have it for those safe days when I need something safe. So yeah. Almost gone. Okay, now getting into the ones that I did not really use at all, is the Juliet Has a Gun. I think I used this a couple times, but I just don't gravitate to this. I don't know, I just don't gravitate to this. And this came in a little set with the other Juliet Has a Gun, that's the orange and yellow. It was pretty new. What was the name of that? I was gonna say Sunset. It wasn't called Sunset. I forget what it was called. I think I gave it away, but yeah, I didn't gravitate toward this. So this did not get used up, and it probably won't get used up. I think I'm going to probably just kind of pass this on to somebody. The other one that was on the list that I did use a couple times, but again was not reaching for it, was the Mayel Bebe from Le Monde Gourmand. And I'm thinking, I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. I just wasn't gravitating to it for whatever reason. And I'm trying to think of where I think I got this in a set from like a TJ Maxx or something like that. It came in a set. So there's two other fragrances that I got with this. I like those better. One is like a vanilla fragrance and one is more like a coconutty type fragrance. This one was the more florally or whatever that I thought would be for spring and summer, and I just didn't gravitate to it. As you can see, hardly any of it is gone. So it's still a pretty full bottle. Yeah, so didn't get to that. And then the last one that I really didn't get to is the Way Normandy, which looks like this. I've had this forever and a day. I think it came as a gift or something from Sephora. You know how you can pick something, or maybe a birthday or whatever. It's so long ago. I've had it for so long. And I was going to try to use it, but I just don't care for it. I don't care for the smell. It just doesn't call my name. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't make me say, oh, I want to spray more. So I just sprayed this and I'm just not. So it's pretty much a full bottle too. So these are the only 3 things that I had in that perfume video. I'll link it here, that I did not get to. All the other things I got to, I used, have dents in them. But these 3 I did not. So I don't think I did bad. Again, I got 3 that I didn't really use out of the fragrance, and I got 4 that I didn't use out of the hair care. So hey, I'm trying to use my stuff. I'm trying to get through my stuff. But yes, guys, that is the end of this video. That is my update on the things I tried to use up this spring and summer. Again, summer is not quite over at the time that I'm filming this. At the time you're watching it, it may be, but at the time I'm filming it, it's not. So I still have time to use some of that stuff and break into some of the hair products. These I'm not gonna worry about. I think I'm gonna put these over in my giveaway bin for family, friends, or whatever. So yeah, guys, that's it. Let me know if you like this video, if you like this kind of content. If you do, put it in the comment section below so I know, and make sure you hit that thumbs up button so YouTube knows that you like this content as well. And guys, if you're not subscribed, please consider hitting the subscribe button and make sure you turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified of my next upload. And until next time, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.